What is good, y'all? It's your boy Mixtape Moth. If you are rocking with this content, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. If you aren't already subscribed, just by hitting that like button, it definitely helps the video, and it means a lot to you, boy. But today, I'm going to be talking about one of the most creative and one of the most consistent cats in the game. That is Hus Kingpin, the Wave God, coming out of Hempstead, New York. In 2023, I believe Hus Kingpin had dropped 6 projects. He had a strong year overall, but Hus is no stranger to putting in that work and releasing these quality conceptual albums. And this time around, he is kicking off the new year with a collab album produced entirely by the legendary North Carolina producer Ninth Wonder. I gotta admit, I was really excited when I first learned that these two will be cooking up together for this new album entitled The Supergoat. You know, Hus Kingpin typically works with some very solid in-house producers, so this was a nice change to see a bigger name like Ninth Wonder attached to this project. Now, even though Ninth Wonder's name isn't mentioned as frequently in mainstream circles as it once was, he is still actively producing. I mean, just last year, he had teamed up with the Mussolini for The Dawn and the Eye 2. But this new album, The Supergoat, it contains 11 songs lasting approximately 31 minutes. But with that being said, let me go ahead and just hit y'all with this track-by-track breakdown. The opener, Rewind, has this gorgeous multi-layered beat that's groovy and dreamlike. It's just an ideal canvas for Hus to paint pictures on. He does some storytelling, which was solid, and I also liked how on the hook, he cleverly referenced Royce da 5'9" with shootouts are like cookouts, booming dudes roasting 5'9". So as a whole, this was a fantastic opener that just might contain my favorite instrumental on the project. Track 2, King is Born, features Roscoe P, Cold Chain, and is backed by some neck-snapping soul chops that sound like if RZA and Ninth Wonder teamed up. Hus boasts about selling girls that mark price. He also has some very poetic lines like, I catch thrills when waves burst, clouds start to lift when I write, make the universe split. It's just far out wavy shit. Roscoe P also had a strong verse, and I believe this past year he came home from serving like 14 years in prison, so that's good that he's back outside recording. Next is Supergoat, which has this sleek, jazzy beat with this ultra lush vocal harmony. This just embodies that classic Ninth Wonder sound. And Hus has a witty nod to Killer Army with, yo, word to my killer sim with the grin, my legacy, that's dirty weaponry. My pen play is marksman, and I don't kill rappers, I only kill squadron. But on this track, he is boasting about why he's the Supergoat. And on the hook, he raps, it's like I put a waveman cape on the coupe. When I float, it's Wavo 300,000. Call me the Supergoat. Following this is the track Friends, which has this intergalactic funk vibe. We get this sturdy G-funk bass line, thicker drums, and this sample of women laughing. There are 3 verses from Hus, who spits some really imaginative, scientific bars. You know, it's different stuff that you're not gonna hear from your average MC. Like intergalactic, I was borrowing time right in this rhyme, satellites and patterns, attracting the matter, the edge of your world you never explored past. Then there is Behind the Scenes, a dope track with some brighter strings, kicks, and snares. And on this one, he's basically shedding light on, you know, what goes on behind the scenes with the ladies. You know, Hus is not new to this. He's true to the Mackin game. He raps, I hate a spitter. I love hoes that digest and show side breasts. You think she a church girl, so she gon' fucking slide less? I know the pastor's daughter like I know the plastic Glock 40 slaughter. After this is Famous Poet, which has some chipmunk soul embedded into this twinkling boom bap. It's another great vibe where Hus is going into his storytelling bag heavy. And the way he was painting visuals on this one did remind me a bit of Nas. I'm not going to hold you. So just imagine for a second a Wavo and Esco collab in 2024. I'm just gonna put that out into the universe. What follows is the track "What It Is" featuring the Mussolini, who has also worked with Ninth Wonder, obviously. Now this offers more of the drumless sound, but the sample is pretty damn splendid. It's more lush in angelic harmonies. The Mussolini does his thing over this buttery smooth beat, but Hus probably had more standout bars, like when he said, "It's for you I packed a nickel 9 Wonder. I write with my gun under my wrist with bullet tips. That's why the pages in my book must bleed." The subsequent track is the waviest, and it's set to this crisp orchestral beat. And Hus is talking his fly talk once more, and there was some vivid imagery that jumped out. Track 9, Chaos, has this pristine boom bap beat with a faint sample. It's plush and feel good. Hus is in storytelling mode once again, but I did like the jewel he dropped. That's why the greatest deception is calling everyone your brethren, because when you magnetic, dudes want to flag your metric. So he's saying you gotta stay on point and trust few. The second to last song already has a melodic and soulful instrumental. It's a grown man romantic type bop, featuring Smooth and Sweater. Altogether, this one is a decent vibe that is geared more towards the women. Then this project comes to a close with Box Office featuring the legendary Fredro Starr. Now, this has an immaculately produced instrumental that blends elements of G-Funk, soul, and boom bap. Yeah, Fredro was giving himself his flowers, and Hus slid with his fly lingo. So overall, I'm gonna go ahead and give this project a rating of 4 mics. In terms of Hus's performance, you had a lot of vivid and poetic imagery as always, and perhaps even his storytelling was a bit sharper this time around. Regarding the production though, I feel Ninth Wonder was definitely in his bag, and I do think these were some of Ninth Wonder's best beats in a while. And altogether, it just might be Hus Kingpin's best produced album to date. But let me know in the comment section if y'all think, this could be one of Hus Kingpin's best albums in general. Sonically, it just sounded a little crisper than previous releases, and even his vocals sounded like they were mixed a bit better, which makes sense considering a production genius like Ninth is behind the project. So yeah, at the end of the day, a very strong album from these two to set the year off on a strong note. My favorite tracks include Rewind, King is Born, Supergoat, Friends, Famous Poet, The Waviest, and Box Office. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. It's your boy Mixtape Muff. I'm signing out. As always, it's peace and blessings. Hus Kingpin, Ninth Wonder, the Supergoat. One.